He who controls the weather controls the world. Flood an army, fry a farmer, freeze Miami, or turn it warmer. And then there's mind-altering technologies involving drugs, electronic gadgetry, and behavior modification using modern-day Stasi-like tactics involving citizen informants to harass, slander, stalk, mock, sabotage, and torture, both mentally and physically, with the end goal of destroying someone's life while leaving no substantive evidence behind. But why are these things not common knowledge and in the discussions of everyday citizens of this country, the United States, and other countries around the world? The reason for this has actually already been given in part 1 of this message, The Game. The reason, or should I say reasons, are 1. Because of the secret societies that are invisible to the common topic of conversation. 2. Because so many people are struggling with their own problems.
Why those states?
Hard to say. It could be the presence of military bases, and I know like in the Dakotas and Wyoming and Montana, we're not seeing as many victims come out of those regions, and it might be just a representative of a lack of population in those areas. But it's a global phenomenon. Matter of fact, I've heard from people, especially after your show, just about from every country, and heard from a guy from Slovenia who has a group of 800 people and an advocacy group there that are experiencing all the same symptoms. So it's a global phenomenon.
The deception has already begun, and many people are already trapped within the system, don't even realize that a system exists. The system I am referring to is the secret society of the ruling rich, led by the synagogue of Satan. This secret society appears in various guises and always possesses an aura of mystique and untouchability, moves and stalks about the nations and people, seeking to devour who it will. It is a beast with many heads, and these heads or organizations go by various names. All of these organizations are part of the same structure, with this structure representing the shape of a pyramid. That being, the higher the level of the pyramid, the fewer people or powers there are, with these at the top having power over everyone and everything below. This structure represents the hierarchy of earthly powers, but conceals the satanic power below the surface. This is the system. This is the matrix. matrix. Yes, the matrix is real, and if you don't see it, you are in the womb. You are in a place of development, in an enclosing mass that is turning you into something other than what you are. Consider the meaning of the word matrix provided here. The following compilation of information and images is presented here with all due respect to each and every victim, whether physically, emotionally, or in any way so negatively affected by the painful realities of man's fallen nature in a broken world so desperately in need of a king who is righteous and truthful. I know of only one that would qualify and possess these attributes, and his name is the name that is set above every name. Lord Jesus, you say that you will make all things new. If you have said it, it is as if it were already done. So then will all these things be made new. But that we be not ignorant of the devil's devices, let us courageously go where truth is held hostage in stocks and chains, and that this righteous rapping on the imposing castle door of assimilation and complicity be a shaking and a shudder unto the ears of Cerberus roaming Satan's gates. What shall we fear if he who is our helper is he that hauleth Elijah, the chariot of Israel? This is Aleister Crowley, perhaps the most notorious occultist of all time. In his day, he wore the title, the wickedest man in the world. And so I respectfully ask you to carefully take account of these things, that the umbilical cord of malevolence be severed, and that the matrix mourn in your newfound freedom. This, the evil, this, the matrix. The movie industry is very much a part of the propaganda machine and is a major weapon of psychological warfare in the arsenal of the elite. Here, they reveal that they know much about the Matrix, but relegate it to fantasy by making a movie about a hidden Matrix. The Matrix is composed of layers and blocks of various size and shape which correspond to the different aspects and dimensions of earthly entities. The varying blocks or segments representing elements of social, political, economic, commercial, and religious forces in the world. Here, the matrix is divided into 7 different heads or influences. Those are princes, powers, rulers, robes, minds, poisons, and secrets. Within each of these 7 influences are several mechanisms or crafts. The 7 heads are the princes, which are government, banking, and technology; the powers, health, agriculture, weather; the rulers, transportation, industry, energy; the robes, judicial, educational, clergy; the minds, communications, entertainment, media; the poisons, alcohol and drugs, gambling, and pornography; the secrets, unions and fraternities, cults and clubs, and think tanks.